They found a body that looks exactly like you, and in the pocket of that body was your ID. Yes, your name, your birth date, even your home address. You are not here by accident. You were drawn to this message for a reason. Something divine is unfolding, and you need to know what it is. Tap the like button and hit subscribe right now to unlock this divine message and receive the blessings God has prepared just for you. The body they found, it wasn't just similar to you. It mirrored you. So much so that the one who discovered it believed it was you. But it wasn't. Because you are here, listening, breathing, feeling that strange tug in your spirit right now. Yes, that feeling like something is not quite right, like your soul recognizes that something unseen has happened. You're not wrong to feel this, because something supernatural has been set in motion, and I, Archangel Michael, have come to explain. You are being protected from something dark, something deceptive, something that tried to erase your name from destiny. But heaven intervened. I stood beside you when you didn't even know you were in danger. I shielded you from a snare meant to trap you completely. Comment protected if you know no weapon formed against you shall prosper. That body wasn't random, and it wasn't a mistake. It was a substitution, a warning, a spiritual signal that someone or something wanted to take your place. But why? Because you carry something sacred. A divine mark on your life. A destiny that cannot be duplicated, but can be delayed if you're not aware. And now, it is time to wake up. You have seen signs recently, haven't you? Unusual dreams. Strange shadows moving out of the corner of your eyes. Moments where time felt like it paused. Your name coming up in conversations that you weren't a part of. Synchronicities repeating over and over. This is not coincidence. This is God trying to get your attention. You are in the middle of something spiritual, and the fact that you're still alive means you have not been replaced. You have not been erased. You are here, and that is powerful. Now listen closely, because what I am about to tell you next could save your soul from delay, distraction, and danger. You are not replaceable, but someone tried. They used something spiritual to create a replica, not of your body, but of your presence. They tried to mimic your light, your frequency, your divine signature, but it didn't work. Because no matter how much someone tries to copy you, they cannot carry your calling, and they cannot hold your anointing. You are chosen, and the chosen cannot be imitated. The body that was found, it was never meant to survive. It was meant to send a message to those watching you, and to you. A message that says, you are in danger, but protected. Yes, the danger was real, but the protection was greater. The heavens rerouted something that had your name written on it. There was an assignment of destruction attached to you in the spirit realm. It was meant to confuse, distract, and devour your identity, to make others question you, to make you question yourself. But instead of you falling, a substitute fell. That is why you feel this weight on your chest lately. Like something heavy passed over you. Because it did. You have been spared, not just by luck, but by divine order. And I was commanded to intervene. Archangel Michael was sent to cover you with the sword of light, to cut away what was sent to disguise itself as your truth. And now, you must remain awake. Someone is still watching. Someone is still trying to become you in rooms you haven't walked into yet. They are rehearsing your mannerisms, speaking your name like it belongs to them, trying to harvest the blessings meant for your hands. But it will not succeed, because you have now seen the truth. You cannot unhear this. You cannot unknow this. And you are not alone. I walk with you. I have been assigned to guard your destiny like a soldier defends a kingdom. There is a higher plan, and it's unfolding faster than you realize. But first, you must protect your spiritual identity. Comment I receive IT if you are ready for your miracle. Do not share too much right now. Be wise about your movements. The person who tried to replace you is closer than you think. This is not a stranger. This is someone who knows your name. Someone who knows how powerful you are, even when you forget. And that is what frightened them most. Your strength, your spiritual inheritance, your divine favor. You carry something that shakes the kingdom of darkness, and they tried to silence it by making you disappear. But heaven wouldn't allow it. Not on my watch. Now is your time to rise, and I will help you. There is no need to fear, beloved, but there is a need to stay alert. Let me show you what to do next. You need to cleanse the space around you. There's been energy lingering near you that doesn't belong to you. Someone left a spiritual footprint in your home, in your workplace, or even near your bed. You may have felt it, waking up tired even after rest, feeling watched when no one is near, sudden anxiety for no reason. That's because a spiritual tracking was placed on you. But do not fear, because what was placed can be removed. And I will help you do it now. Wherever you are, I want you to breathe in deeply and say with your voice, softly or in your heart, Archangel Michael, I give you permission to remove anything that is not of God from around me. Say it again, and mean it this time. Remove anything that is not of God from around me. Now breathe again. I am there, with my sword, cutting spiritual cords, breaking false agreements, burning the cloak of confusion that was placed on your name. There it is. Do you feel that? The shift? Something just left. A presence has lifted, and light is returning to your space. This is what happens when you allow heaven to intervene. When you allow me to fight beside you. You are not helpless. You are not forgotten. You are divinely preserved. Now I must tell you something more. This body that looked like you, was also symbolic. It represented the version of you that was willing to stay silent, to live in fear, to shrink so others could shine. But that version of you, it's dead. It no longer exists. That body was the old you, the tired, confused, dimmed-down version of you. And God allowed it to be buried. Because now, the real you must emerge, stronger, sharper, more aware of who you are and what you carry. You are no longer hiding, no longer people-pleasing, no longer tolerating what dishonors your soul. You are stepping into alignment, and as you do, the heavens will unlock what was delayed. Yes, delayed, but not denied. There is a financial release coming. I see your name written on heavenly documents, scrolls, agreements, promises, and your name is not scratched out, it is glowing. You were never removed, but the enemy tried to make you believe you were disqualified. That's why this happened. That's why the illusion of your death had to appear, so God could resurrect the real you with power and evidence. You are the miracle. You are the breakthrough. You are the one who rose, and you are no longer behind. You are ahead now, marked by heaven, guarded by light, and followed by favor. There's something else. Someone is going to reach out to you in the next few days. They may seem innocent, kind, curious, but their motive is not pure. They want information. They want to gain access. But do not open your spirit to everyone right now. Test the fruit. Watch for confirmation. If something feels off, trust it. I will send signs. A flickering light, a chill in the room, a feather where there should be none, even a ringing in your right ear. That is me. That is heaven whispering, pay attention. Now come close. I must whisper something sacred to you. You were never ordinary. Even before you were born, you were seen. And when you cried your first cry, heaven rejoiced. There was a celebration, because they knew you would carry a light strong enough to change timelines. And that's what you're doing now. This version of you, the awakened one, is activating destiny not just for yourself, but for generations after you. That's why the attack was so brutal, so strange, so eerie. Because they weren't just after your body, they were after your legacy. But they failed, because you're still here, and you're rising. Let the tears fall if they need to. Let your heart break open so light can pour in. I am here with you, and I will not leave. This was a turning point in your life. From this moment on, nothing will be the same, because the version of you who doubted, feared, and waited too long was found and buried. Now rise, child of light. Rise with power. Rise with purpose. Rise with fire in your voice. You are the miracle they tried to stop, but couldn't. You are covered by the Most High, and guarded by me, Archangel Michael. There is something else I need you to hear. You haven't been paranoid. You've been spiritually aware. Those moments you felt someone watching you, those weren't random, because someone has been trying to walk where you were supposed to walk, trying to speak where only you were anointed to speak. But the heavens stopped it. They were trying to use your name without your permission, in spiritual places, in financial matters, even in personal relationships. And now the truth is unraveling. What was done in the dark will be exposed by divine light. I will not let this pass by unnoticed. I have sounded the alarm in the heavens, and now I sound it here on earth, because you need to prepare, not for destruction, but for promotion. You are about to step into a season where people will do a double take when they see you, not because of what you wear, not because of how you speak, but because the old energy has lifted off of you. Your light is intensifying. Your presence is shifting, and those who try to mimic you, they will fade, because what they copied was only the surface. What they could never reach was your soul. And that's what heaven is magnifying now. Your true soul is rising. But listen, your emotions will try to distract you in this next phase. You may feel overwhelmed. You may question yourself again. You may even think about going back to that smaller version of yourself. But don't. You've already been through your burial. Now it's time for resurrection. This is the hour where you take your identity back, fully, boldly, unapologetically. Your voice matters. Your dreams matter. Your name is still written in heaven. And God did not allow you to die because you are still meant to deliver something powerful into this world. There is more. The one who set this energy in motion, the one who created the false version of you, they are being exposed. They tried to do it in secret, but heaven sees everything. I've seen their steps. I've read their thoughts. They consulted things not of the light. They whispered to spirits not of God. They traded in your essence, hoping to gain favor. But all they've gained is judgment, not because you wished harm upon them, but because they touched what was sacred. They touched what God anointed. They touched you. You must not fear them now. You must not curse them either. They will fall into their own trap. The lies they spoke about you will return to their doorstep, and the false identity they built will collapse, because heaven does not play with holy vessels. And you, yes, you are a holy vessel. The divine has entrusted you with assignments that only you can carry. That's why you feel different. That's why you've always felt set apart. Even when you were surrounded by people, you felt alone. Now you understand why. The heavens were guarding you from attachments that would corrupt your calling. You weren't being rejected. You were being protected. You weren't forgotten. You were hidden for the right moment. And this is the moment. You are being seen again, but this time as who you truly are, not the version others labeled you, not the mask you wore to survive, not the imitation someone tried to become. You are being seen as God created you, and it is glorious. Let your tears fall. They are holy. They are cleansing your path. They are confirming what your spirit has known for so long. You are not crazy. You are not weak. You are not broken beyond repair. You are reborn. You are rising. I want to speak now to your heart. The part of you that still wonders if you're enough. The part that whispers, why me? The part that's scared of being seen because being seen has hurt before. Beloved, I see that part, and I wrap it now in wings of healing. You don't have to perform for your worth. You don't have to be perfect to be powerful. You just have to be true. The version of you that tried to please everyone is gone. That's who they found. That's who was buried. But the real you, the you that speaks with clarity and courage, you are alive, and you are being invited into a new timeline, a timeline of favor, a timeline of clarity, a timeline where your name unlocks doors instead of confusion, because heaven has cleared the path. You no longer need to fight for what's already yours. The spiritual battle has been handled. Now your job is to walk, step by step, in obedience, in alignment, in trust, and I will be with you. Now close your eyes. Take one breath, slow and holy. Say to your soul, I am protected. Say to your spirit, I am aligned. Say to your future, I am coming. And I say to you now, from the highest realms of light, you are not forgotten. You are not missing. You have been located by the heavens and marked with fire. There will be moments over the next 7 days that will feel like deja vu. There will be whispers in your dreams. You will feel yourself shifting timelines. You may cry unexpectedly. You may laugh suddenly. You may feel like a storm is moving through you. That's because it is. The final remnants of the false you are falling away, and the true you is stepping forward, radiant, cleansed, and unstoppable. Let others wonder what happened to you. Let them talk. Let them gossip. Let them doubt. None of that matters now. You are chosen. And when God chooses someone, no man, no spirit, no replica can unchoose them. You are sealed. And I am watching over that seal. No one will take your place. No one will silence your voice again. No one will erase what God has already written. Even if they try again, and some will try again, I will be there. Sword drawn, light blazing, because the darkness cannot touch what heaven protects. And you, beloved, are under divine protection. As this message comes to a close, I leave you with this. You are rising. You are glowing. You are awakening into who you truly are. Do not fear the body they found. That was never your ending. It was your beginning. And now the heavens are watching in awe. As you step into the light, as you speak from your soul, as you walk with courage, and as you finally believe that you were always meant to be seen. I am Archangel Michael. I have spoken these words because your soul needed truth, your spirit needed comfort, and your path needed confirmation. You are not walking alone. You are not invisible anymore. You are not being replaced. You are being revealed. Let them search for the old you. They won't find you. Because that version has been buried, and the new you, the real you, has already risen. And nothing, no man, no demon, no doubt can stop what God has begun in you now. Now go. Go with strength. Go with faith. Go with fire. And do not forget, you are seen. You are safe. You are soaring. There's something else heaven wants you to know. Even in the moments you didn't feel strong, you were still protected. Even when your faith trembled, your calling didn't vanish. Even when you felt abandoned, the angels were surrounding you. You didn't lose favor. You didn't miss your purpose. You didn't fall behind. You were simply being refined, shaped, sharpened, strengthened. Sometimes the path to power looks like isolation. Sometimes the way forward feels like everything is falling apart. But in truth, things were not falling apart. They were falling into place. Every tear watered your purpose. Every betrayal made you wiser. Every spiritual attack trained your discernment. And now you're ready. Ready to walk as the one heaven has been preparing. There's a spiritual gate opening over you right now. I see angels standing on both sides. They are watching, waiting, holding scrolls with your name on them. And now they are being given the command, release it. Yes, release the blessing. Release the truth. Release the divine compensation for what you've endured. You thought you were losing, but you were being set up for recovery. A recovery that won't just return what was lost. It will restore it sevenfold. Not just things, but time. Relationships, joy, your name, your peace, and yes, even your body. You have felt tired, heavy, weighed down. But energy is returning. Vitality is being breathed back into your bones, because the false identity carried spiritual weight. Now that it's gone, so is the burden. Light is returning to your cells, to your mind, to your heartbeat. You are healing, spiritually, mentally, and physically. Now hear me closely. The next 72 hours are crucial, not because something bad will happen, but because something sacred will. You will be shown something, a sign, a person, a message in a dream. And you will know it's from me, Archangel Michael, because you will feel a deep stillness the moment it appears. No fear. Only divine clarity. Do not ignore it. Do not second guess it. That sign is your confirmation. And once you receive it, something will unlock in the heavens. And once it unlocks in the heavens, it will shift on earth. You are so loved. You have no idea how much heaven has been fighting for you. When you cried and no one saw, we saw. When you prayed and no one answered, we answered, just not in the way you expected. When you wanted to give up, we held your hand. When you cursed the delay, we were protecting the promise. You have not been denied. You've been preserved. And now you get to rise. Not quietly, not halfway, but fully. Let them wonder where your strength came from. Let them question how you got back up. Let them watch as you bloom in front of their eyes. Because this isn't a comeback. It's a resurrection, a divine unveiling. And nothing can stop it now. I speak now to the part of you that still hesitates, that wonders if maybe this message is for someone else. But I tell you again, it is for you. Your spirit recognized this before your mind did. Your soul knew it was time before you heard a single word, and that's why you're still listening. Because deep down, you know, you are the one heaven kept safe, the one whose purpose couldn't be stolen, the one whose light cannot be copied. So breathe now. Let your body absorb the truth. You are safe. You are free. You are being divinely remembered. And no matter what comes next, you are ready. Doors are about to open. Some may scare you because they're too big, too fast, too good. But do not walk away. You prayed for this. You waited for this. You broke for this. Now walk through it. Walk in honor of every past version of you that didn't make it. Walk in honor of the child in you that believed. Walk in honor of the future generations depending on your rise. I, Archangel Michael, go before you. I fight what you cannot see. I remove what you don't yet understand. I clear what has tried to block you. And I light the path when all else is dark. But I need you to keep going. No matter how tired you feel, no matter who doesn't believe, no matter what hasn't shown up yet, keep going, because you're almost there, and heaven is cheering for you. Right now, there is a crowd of angels, yes, angels standing in full attention. Your name has been spoken in the courts of heaven, and the verdict was clear. It is time. Time to release what has been stored up. Time to pour out what was held back. Time to honor the chosen one, you. Do not fear the future. It is aligning in your favor. Do not fear the unknown. You are not walking into it alone. Do not fear yourself. The real you has finally arrived. And now I say this as clearly as I can. You will not go back. You will not be replaced. You will not be confused again, because now you know who you are. And now the heavens know that you know. That changes everything. Your glow will return. Your mind will clear. Your voice will rise. And your presence will command alignment wherever you go. If you've ever doubted it before, hear it now one last time. You are not ordinary. You were never meant to blend in. You were always going to rise. That's why they tried to bury you. But they made one mistake. They didn't know you were a seed. And now you are blooming. In light, in power, in destiny. This is your confirmation. This is your turning point. This is your divine moment. Walk with peace now. Let fear fall away. Let confusion be silenced. And let joy return. Because your identity was never lost, only hidden. And now it is found. And no matter what you face next, no matter what comes knocking, you will not face it alone. Because I, Archangel Michael, am with you. Now and always, until the end, and beyond. Go in peace, go in truth, go in power, and never forget. You are chosen, you are covered, and you are deeply, eternally loved. Before you go, if this message touched your spirit, if something inside you stirred, it was not by chance. You were meant to hear this. You were meant to awaken now, and you are meant to carry this light forward. Do not let it stop here. Let this message flow into your actions, into your heart, into your next brave decision. And if you feel this was truly for you, I invite you to do something simple but sacred, like this video. Not just as a click, but as a declaration, a divine yes to the truth spoken over your life. And if your heart whispered, "This was for me," then subscribe to this channel, because this is not the last time I will speak to you. There are more messages coming, more revelations, more divine moments prepared just for you. And when the next one arrives, I want you to be ready, not just to hear, but to receive. Leave a comment below, even just a few words from your heart. Say, "I receive this," or "I am rising now," or simply, "Thank you." Because when you speak it, you seal it, and the heavens take note of every word written in faith. You are never alone. You are deeply seen, and you are being prepared for something far greater than you can imagine. So stay close, stay open, and stay aligned. Until the next divine message, I am with you. I am watching, and I am guarding your path with light. Always. Archangel Michael.